Tartarus has frozen over.
How so?
They just leaked 7 new spells for the new Wallaru update, and they are mostly good.
No way!
I'll go a step beyond that. They are 83% great.
Boar, what are your favorite kinds of spells?
My favorite kind of spell is just pure damage, AOE, no utilities, no mechanics, nothing like that. Just take your pips, put it damage per pips, and hit everyone.
It sounds like this update is actually for you then! Listen, here's the thing. I know that took a lot of restraint to not put a stun on Isis for no reason whatsoever and then nerf it by 600 damage. It took a lot of restraint to not make fires a useless, extremely long DOT. It took a lot of restraint to not add a heal over time to storms and make that take 6 extra hours to activate and do 400 less damage. And it took a lot of restraint to not put a bomb on myths.
I've wanted this so bad, so bad. Every school just gets damage to all.
Pure damage all enemies. This is the update I've been talking about for years. We need a brand new AOE that's useful and pretty, like, what's the word? Reliable.
Reliable. That reliable part may come back to haunt you because of the school pips.
It's better than school. It's better than Shadow Pips. Let's go over it. So Ice, Frost Giant, the notorious Frost Giant, 460 to all enemies for 7 pips, as opposed to the new spell, 400 damage to all enemies for 5 pips.
Now, what I'm going to miss about the mechanic and damage of Frost Giant is, yeah, it gives the 460 damage, unenchanted, but then you get to see 4 different people do the stun immune animation. Yeah. That's what I'm here for, is the stun immune animation.
Yeah, that's gonna be terrible.
But compare this damage to the damage on the rank 7.
It's 460 to 400, and you could use this immediately at the start of the fight. So this spell is just strictly better than Frost Giant now.
You're trading 1 round for 60 damage, and you can even upgrade this to 420 420 damage. And then the damage difference is 40.
It's a 40 damage difference for 2 less pips.
I've never had this come through my brain before, but I think I like the Arch Mastery Pip better than a stun mechanic.
I would definitely agree with that. I will take an Arch Mastery Pip to that any day. A lot of people, a lot of scums are going to say, oh, these spells are boring. Boring. You are the reason this game will die.
I can't enjoy a spell unless it has like 3 spell books and one of them's facing north, one of them's facing south, and then one of them has a squirrel on it, and then there's 3 different charms and they all mean something. So enticing.
Yes. 485, just a base number to all enemies. Why has it taken this long to just get a new world like this?
I don't know. And then look at the top tier. 505 base. You're throwing enchant on that, you're doing 805 around 1 base.
You are quite literally doing a judgment to all enemies, but it's actually better. In terms of damage. It does more damage. Let's go to the frickin' new storm spell. This could replace Tempest.
This could replace the need to do anything else except play as a storm, because this is amazing.
This is 605 for 5 pips to all enemies. The next strongest one is fire, and that's... How much stronger is that than fire? Significantly stronger than fire.
Let's go top tier. 505 to 625. It's 120 damage difference from the second strongest to storm.
I've never seen this before. The strongest is storm, obviously. The next strongest is fire, obviously. Guess what's next?
Shadow.
Balance.
That's my second guess.
Yeah, balance is the third now, but at the cost of needing 2 school pips, you can't ever round 1 use this spell.
Cannot round 1. That is why I said this was 83% great.
They had to fumble just one thing.
They fumbled they had the bases loaded, like, first, second, third, they're up, full pitch count, cracks 1. It goes to the fence, everybody in the outfield just explodes. And then all 3 runners come come in. As soon as the batter's rounding third base, he face plants and breaks both legs. So close to a grand slam. And then you got this spell where you can't round one it.
Yeah, that is such a pain. No matter what, under any circumstances, can you start with 2 different class school pips?
As of right now, unless...
You could probably... I could see them making it to where you can start with 2 school pips, eventually. But I don't see you starting with 2 different school pips. Right? Am I right? I'm right.
I don't see how you could because of the mechanics of it.
Look at
You
this.
Only select one.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Deck Arch Mastery set 2. Well, I need the death pips. I'm going to set this to death.
You also need the storm one.
Uh-oh.
Storm one too.
Oh, no. There's only one of those. Now, listen, that's aggravating. But I mean, it's still, I guess you could technically call it a rank 5.
I don't like it.
I don't like it
I will
either.
never use this. Not a single time will I use this.
Yeah, you'd just be ahead just using Sandstorm. No! How long's that been like that? Oh, the illusion is gone now.
You need to get your roots touched up. Teleport to me.
Pure damage is always faster and, in my opinion, better to use than a DOT at all times.
I agree. Unless you're PvPing and have some harebrained scheme.
Here's I think we could end it with this right here. They're thinking about adding a new path where it's going to have utilities added. What do you think of that?
I won't do it.
I won't do it either.
I might do it on the balanced one because it's useless, and let's make it more useless.
Yes. If you're gonna make it a conditional, like this will stun if the enemy has over 50% health or something like that, and it takes 100 damage reduction, you could go kill yourself. I'm not taking. That's how strongly I'm saying I am not taking a damage reduction. You can see your potential. Your potential. I'm just taking this thing. It keeps.
How'd you do that without shaving cream? Probably need to throw in a little bit more time to get to our 8-minute mark for monetization. So I need you to teleport to me, and I need you to follow me in a 30-minute loop around the commons.
But you forgot you got to take the mount off first.
Oh yeah.
Okay guys, so the new update's actually amazing, and I made this video 3 minutes after I saw the Twitter post about it. This is awesome, guys. You should like and subscribe. I do PvP.
That's probably too far.
You wanted me to upload the raid rant video we did, and that's too far?
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Hey guys, it's awesome to see us here, and today we're talking about the new rank 5 AOEs.
Okay, so that should be enough for stalling at the end to meet our time quota in the commons. Kore?
This has been a tremendous episode of Kore and Boar Tech.
The best.
Kore and Boar Tech.
Yeehaw!